Hey y'all, it's Digibird opening up the new set Dual Revolution with you. We got one box here today. Alright, cut the top, and we're not even gonna worry about it. We're just breaking right on in. Obviously, another TS set for the most part, but there is a couple new things for the two starter decks, as well as bits and pieces here and there. So instead of listening to me talk about it, set it up right there, put that away, and break right on into the promo pack to start with. Get organized. I'm trying to remember what's in here. Are they just full arts? Yeah, so we have Bearmon and Cougarmon. Very nice. Bearmon, one of the fun ones, which I'm surprised hasn't gotten more love, being one of the, if you have 4 or less memory, free Evo into NETS, which is kind of crazy. And then Cougar, you know, I haven't looked into the new Glowing Dawn stuff yet to tell you how good that's doing, but I'm pretty sure there is a combo. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. So let's dive into the packs and see what we got going on. So to start with, we got Gardramon, Witchmon, Shakomon, really good by the way, Shakomon, Grizzlymon, Hawkmon, Tapmon. Oh, I forgot there was apps in here too. Yeah, Hayemon, Armalizamon, Cosmic Area, Logamon, Tomoro, and last, Kyo. Oh, funnily enough, the two tamers in this set from Beat Break. As always, we'll make little piles for the colors and do some pre-organizing before it gets all messy into one big pile. There we are. But yeah, Shakomon, crazy D-Digi, trashing security. You know, it's also, I haven't seen anyone talk about it, but it's another TS DNA card, which is really good for like a very aggressive strategy of low end. We have Grizzly again, we have Tap again, Kiwimon, Freemon, Sealsdramon. I'm excited that they brought back some D-Brigade stuff. Grizzlymon, Lekismon, now with a different archetype being the like pop back and forth from the Flaremon line and Lekismon, and how they pop the Lekismon, the entire blue working from trash versus red working from hand. Armalizamon, Bearmon again, Ignition Flare, which was crazy during pre-release, in case any of you are playing. Ghoulmon, one of the ones that I was mentioning as like a little boost to the deck, the Negamon deck that is, and really good card for that. And last, Habakirimon. So that's our first UR. Very nice. It's one of those with the option effect from hand that then digivolves via Arts Digivolve. It's not as good as the green one for Data Squad. We'll see if we pull it. But not bad. Still is an unsuspend, has protection. Also, the removal is really good. Minus 13k. Subtracting DP is always real good in yellow, and the fact that it's an option means you don't have protection against it if your Digimon has only protection against Digimon effects, which is big. Floramon, Marimon, Tokyomon, Daramon, Galmon. Yep, another support to the Data Squad line. Kokuamon, Lady Devimon, Orochimon. also really good in the pre-release. That doesn't matter anymore, but still. And Cougarmon, which we saw the full out for. Paradise Coliseum. And Cressmon. So another one. It's good. It's good. As well as Grappleomon. So two... you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just excited for the set. Because a whole lot of things aren't looking half bad. You gotta tell me what whatever you're playing in the comments. But we'll see. Craftmon, app support, Lady Devi, Pagumon, Gazimon, Akilamon. Doesn't do anything for the actual Sylphimon purist sort of deck. Only good for Iliad, I would think. But maybe I'm crazy. Dorimon, Elekmon, Bearmon, Orochi, Geckomon. Haven't seen him yet, the good searcher. Then first Thomas we have, as well as Agiochu Green. So was this one the really good? No, it's the other one is the blue one in this set is really good. But you know, now you got more Agiochu level 5s to go into if that was your cup of tea. Lekis, Divine Arms version Omega, Fremon, Grizzlymon. Oh, sorry about that. Daramon, Cyber Engage, Toyagumon, Cougarmon, Magna Angemon with the new Ascension keyword for the Angel players out there. Kind of letting you just put it to the top of security instead of it being trashed, which I think will be real good. At some point, I will say. Offmon, Black Gatomon, and Mirage Galgamon. So, not terrible. I may force Mirage Gal deck list at some point, just because, you know, it was good so long ago. Why not again? Cyber Engage, Wanyamon, Raremon, Gachmon, Angemon, Dorimon, Gazimon, Guardian Palace, Gear Forest Village, Lunamon. Real good in everything that's not even the red blue. Like just a good search for Iliad. That gives jamming too. The Agiochu that I was talking about, that's crazy. De-Digivolve and have one of yours Digimon unsuspend. Real good. Because why wouldn't you want a De-Digivolve first off in that set, and then a free unsuspend for you. And last, we have Callus-mon, who is your newest Fortitude blocker guy that plays back out himself. Also has De-Digivolve. And we'll see what the Mars Callus-mon lists do. It from the game is a good storyline, but we'll see. So, Toy Agumon, Fangmon, Commandramon. Again, another one, because why not give Excel their final third rookie, as well as Deep Brigade, just having one that, when moving, is searching. Haimon, Divine Arms, Mirage Beast Knight, Pagumon, Onmon, Armalizamon, Guardian Palace, Kazuki and Itsuki. Haven't seen them yet. But the new app deck, I think, is going to do something. And Marsmon, like we were just talking about. Loving the art for this set, too. And you know what? Green finally has the back to punching really hard to do what it wants to do. Floramon, Kokua, Sealsdramon, Wanyamon, Mirage Beast Knight, Leolmon, Tokomon, Pegasusmon, Deltamon, Gardevoir, Garudamon, Shutmon. Again, like, you're not going to do it because you're not going into, I don't think at least, that you're not going into the Logamon line, but you would play this anyways with on and off. And still good. Can't unsuspend is always a nice little piece to have. And we have the Apollomon alt art, one half of it with a Dianamon, I believe, coming in right here. But very cool, very cool. Definitely that is our first big hit of the deck, of the set. Gachmon, real good as a searcher, you know, you wanted it. Gagamon, Raremon, Marimon, Monodramon, Angemon, Firemon, Logamon, Dragomon, Ignition Flare. We have Tomoro again, as well as Great Grizzlymon, who I could have sworn we'd already seen. In that one again, it's at least the start of main. This Digimon attacks, giving one of your opponents. That can be pretty good. Iron Slash, a great removal, not removal, but a great half of a removal card with a Digivolve being on an option. Monodramon, Lil, Gagamon, Pheromon, Craftmon, Aquilamon, Patamon, Victoria Area, Aegiomon, another one for them, because why not? That is, you know, again, pretty good. So, Murasame-mon, and Flaremon. Big guy. When Digiing, just attack, because why not just punch? And with, sorry, organizing my piles, clearly, but to be seen. I would assume that you play him, because he has that secondary effect that lets you do the bouncing back and forth of the two lines. So instead of like how you had Omni, you now have Apollomon and Dianamon make. Wow, here. That's bad. Who? Where are you? Who do you make? Grace Nova, that's his name. Sorry, little brain fart from me. Elecmon, Witchmon, Gardromon, Grizzlymon, Shakomon, Hawkmon, Tapmon, Machgalgamon, nope, Gekomon, Cosmic Area, Bootmon. You know, every single one of them now is just attaching on Digi a new link source to itself. Which, you know what? I think this is the first one on release will be not half bad. And Monarch Lizamon. So this one's that good option that I would say for the Beat Breaker deck. You have Rush as like a final key piece if you want to just swing for game. The plus 5k is good. It automatically attacks on its own. And of course, you also have a D-Digi for the sake of it, and a Force of Battle, which it's just doing a whole lot of things that are really good in the card game right now, I think. Iron Slash, Kiwi, Galmon, Commandermon, Fangmon, Tapmon, Witchmon, Paradise Coliseum, Coronamon, Gear Forest Village, Sirenmon, who, you know, I haven't looked into. And last, Ultimate Brachiomon, the big dinosaur. Man, I want to see if it's playable in the one Rio Toro, is that his name? From Liberator. I know obviously it's not searchable, but theoretically you could go into it and it's like unaffected, big 13k plus whatever the DP is plus, has reboot blocker of course, and is deleting something when digiing at least, so can't be terrible, can it? Gargemon, Shaku, Hawkmon, Grizzlymon, Firamon, Kila, Tokyo, Luna, Corona, Igio, Sirenmon, and Monica. I've seen her being played in a decent amount of TS. I think that just you use that option card, can attack, is a memory setter, and then also is just on play a draw one, or even better, grab it back an option card. So like now you only technically need to play like one option removal for TS if you really wanted, and that would just pick it back up for you if you hit it after, of course. But I think it could work. Galmon, Floramon, Dorimon, Mirage Beast Knight, Divine Arm version, Monodramon, Commandramon, Lagamon, Corona, Deltamon, first rare, Murasamemon, and as a hit for this one, another Apollomon. So, you know, I'm liking the art in this set, I will say. I think the rares and up are looking real nice. Eel, Veramon, Dara, Free, Kiwi, Mirage Beast, Sealstra, Offmon, Patamon, Deltamon, another Thomas, and as the last one, another Ghoulmon. So, good again. Good again, more like Ghoul again. That's probably gonna get cut. Toyagu, Daramon, Elekmon, Iron Slash, Gazi, Kokua, Seals, Bearmon, Magna Ange, Cougarmon, Flaremon as our first rare, and Titan, or Titamon, sorry. Good for the deck, good for Titans. They needed one that wasn't the pro or either one of the promos that were good, and this one is that pretty good. I've heard it is a deck though that you really gotta think about. You can't mess up your combo. That is like putting the wrong pieces in the wrong places, and you'll just have a bad day. More than halfway through, Haimon, Angemon, Tokyo, I said Tokyo multiple times, Tokomon, Lekis, Pagu, Lady Devi, Grizzly, Drago, Pegasus, Orochi, Tomoro again, and our last one, Junomon. A really good on-play removal, or just, for either for the Angels and or TS, Olympus TS too. So Yeah, like I already said, TS is eating real good this set. We'll see if they get any more support after this, but Monodramon, Craftmon, Wanyamon, Fangmon, Elecmon, Gaomon, Cyber Engage, Logi, Gecko, Magna Ange, and we are off to the rare Kazuki and Itsuki, and another Black Gatomon. Do you have a Tamer playout for 3 Musketeer? I don't think you had that before. What am I thinking? And maybe Tamer in text. Whoa. I wonder what that's for. So I wonder what that gets through. I'm not well versed in 3 Musketeers. Seems like a really cool deck, but I never got the Beelstar X's. So we instead just have Pheromon, Cyber Engage, Gachmon, Fangmon, Galgamon, Fremon, Aquilamon, Paradise Coliseum, Lagamon, Offmon, Clavis Angemon. A real good one for the sealed environment again. Giving yourself to like a reboot blocker, playing out another mon, but then also the first effect, just making it unaffected by Digimon effects was really good. Another Kyo. And we are almost through the pack. We'll do some organization at the end, like normal. Continuing right here, we have Dorimon, Pagu, Iron Slash, Lekis, Kokua, Galmon, Onmon, Factoria area, Bearmon, Ultimate Brachio, and the secret hit, Grace Nova. That's great. And in this set, they're finally introducing that secondary thing, which is now just having counter effects on the cards on the field instead of on aces, or as counter blast Evo. Finally putting it on the card, and this one real good. Trash all the sources, equivalently trash all the sources most likely, because this is gonna be a giant stack, and then just end the attack, because also with the Ice Clad, you're taking out anything. And the partition to play out the brand new to Apollo and Diana, which Diana I've seen is really good. Apollo, I think the reason you would play him is to specifically go into him at end of turn, I want to say. Divine Arms, Grizzly, Gotch, Angie, Flora, Lady Dev, Commandra, Makao, Laga, Garuda, Dan Yuki. What a guy. It's not as good as the dual named Tamer, but still end of turn that Digimon may attack. Good as an end of turn attack, but you don't get the option play out. And Tankdramon, who we have not seen yet, I don't believe. Good, a very high rolling in Excel, or just another thing that you want to do anyways with the D Brigade deck, where you just want to flood the board as much as you can. So good. And also any of your D Brigade or Excel are played, one of your opponents can't Digivolve. Nice if you can pause your opponent on something. Raremon, Wanya, Craft, Kiwi, Leol, Marimon, Grizzly, Bearmon, Garuda, not quite yet, Ignition Flare, first one, another Bootmon, and Shutmon, the pair. Now we have not seen Reboot yet, I do believe. But those two work obviously together. They're meant to work together. So we'll see. We'll see what it does. Digimon, tap, Shaco, Hawk, Witchmon, Iron Slash, Craft, Gear, Forest, Village, Lunamon, Coronamon, another green, and Sirenmon. Now, last pack luck. Well, I think we've hit everything, and if anything, this would just be an SR, but we will still wish ourselves the best luck, and obviously you too. Good luck on all your pulls. We have Gazi, we have Mara, we have Toyagu, Hawkomon, Shakomon, Gargemon, Witchmon, Pegasus, Cosmic Area, sorry, back up a little bit, Drago, then the rare, we have Grapleo, and the final card. Oh, it looks pretty. Hey, it was an SR series mon. So, maybe vegetation can do something. Maybe. If you can read that, of course, you have the unaffected. None of your suspended are affected by opponent's Digimon effects. And then you're doing minus DP. So, if you can build a wide enough board, you can build a wide enough board. But that's always an if and not a when in the game nowadays. I feel it's very, you can remove the whole field. If you're not removing the whole field, you've already lost. But it's good. We see there, at least from these polls, we do have not too many blue and purple and only a little bit of green, but a whole lot of red and black colored cards. Sign this up and I will organize these. Thank you for watching. In case this is the point where you're done, I'll go through at the end and do a little breakdown of what we got in total. But thank you for watching, and let me know again. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to hear about. What kind of updates? Is it lists? Is it card analysis? Is it pre-release? Is it like other? I don't know. They've never released any other format, obviously, but let me know if you're doing anything fun with the set, or any specific cards in the set that I may have missed. Are like, oh wow, like this is the craziest card imaginable, and Bird didn't even say anything about it. And in general, as a preface to that too, I apologize. I don't have the knowledge of every single card in this set and what it'll currently do in the meta, but I betcha you'll know more than me. So I do always organize by obviously color, and then by level. So maybe you do it a different way. If you do, no worries. Maybe you don't even organize them at all. Maybe you throw them in a big old pile. But that's fine. I'm occasionally looking for a weird card that's back somewhere, and much easier to find if it is in fact organized. I think I've gotten pretty good on it. Easy hack for getting all the eggs together and don't even need to worry about it because they're all the same. You know, I might even can just go right there. Then you know, when was this? We haven't gotten a common or uncommon in a level 6 in a while, I feel. Am I crazy? Am I missing something from more recent sets? But everything nowadays, the top end is always going to be such a high rarity. Or at least the really good ones, you know? Something that's going to top. Well, and of course, you know, that only makes sense, I suppose, you know? You know, I do think in making these sets themed in a decent portion of the way, it has improved the sealed environment, which is interesting. I think it's just an accident. I think they're definitely more into the normal gameplay and maybe even like hunting for those rare cards, but I think it's a happy accident. You know, I know the Grizzlies and the Bearmon are the exact same name, but is level 5 the same name as well? I think it must be, but there we are. And we are almost to the rares. I am, when looking through this, feeling like we do got at least, probably at least 3. Well, honestly, 4 of almost every egg, but I think they're all common. But you know, I think there's a good likelihood that we have 4 of every common, at least 2 of every rare. Or not rare, every uncommon. This one's such a weird one too. Suspend a non-purple tamer, and when you suspend, well, when any of them suspend, gain 1. Very strange. And I do find it funny that they've now improved upon the memory blockers, like your opponent can't gain memory except by tamer effects, to now having inherited effects, because I think the game's honestly just passed a blocker of some sort that is just generic with no inheritance. It probably has been for a while, in all honesty. Here we go. This was most definitely the biggest section. You know, and we didn't even see it at all, but Volcanismon, I think is pretty cool. I think it's gonna be underrated a little bit, because you just get to play out all the option cards, and all the option cards are pretty good, and they, you know, they're linking, and you get more effects based on all that, and the value that you're getting out of an option card nowadays is is either some kind of consistent removal on your Mon, or oh, I forgot to mention this too, but another one like the Bearmon, which is just like a free digi on start of main, so the old promos aren't necessary, I suppose, anymore, which is great. But continuing on the line of Volcanis, you know, option cards are good, I think, finally. I guess they, you know, they're not finally good. They had their time in the sun way back when, and hopefully we're not ever going to go back to a security control kind of meta, because honestly it was just long games. They were just so long, and you know, it's frustrating when your opponent wouldn't even do something. It was definitely kind of fun in the fact that if you knew the, like, not even the matchup, but if you know how to play against it, it was honestly not half bad, or not half bad to beat, that is. Like, it was honestly just play out everything sort of strategy, because it was more about quantity rather than quality of what you had on the board. There, and sorry, we'll bring these guys on down. And let's grab the nicest looking cards. Not nicest, but the rares and above. No. It was right here. That's what it was. You do have that as the UR. There was the alt art. You know, this really looks like an alt art to me. It's so nice, that Marsmon. And that was our other UR. With those two. Is that everything? Yep, that is there. To know what we got in terms of our really good pulls. All right, now apologies as I make some piles again, but these ones will go much faster. All right. We are almost there. Okay. go. Was this a big set? I feel like I am missing a decent amount of random stuff. So here we'll do final breakdown. The pulls, obviously, with the 2 URs and the Ultras being the promos being the promos, but then 1 secret, 1 alt art. We have 2 flares, 2 graps, which are both rares. We have 1 Mars, 1 Apollo, 2 Ultimate Braco, 1 Dan, a Crass, a Blue, Mach, 2 Thomas, Sirens, 3 of them weirdly enough, Murasame, 1 Juno, a Clavis, 2 of the Kyo, a Great Grizzly. Oh, did we pull that? Yeah, it is Grap Leo. Okay, so they are different. 2 green, Bootmon, 2 of them, a Callus, a Ceres, 3 Tomoro, 2 Kazuki, black, 2 Black Autos, a Ghoul, Titan, or Tita, Tank, 1 Tank, 2 Shuts, a Ghoul, and a Monica. So definitely seems, I think we most definitely missed a couple of things, obviously, in the SRs, URs, but I think got almost every rare, at least one of, which is good. All right, thanks so much for watching through the organizational portion. Appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.